My name is Augustine James. Apply Information Technology BSc, University of Baltimore. In this short 10 minutes presentation, I'll be talking about tip, tips and techniques of tutorial or tutorial or related to JavaScript debugging. Now, how to master JavaScript programming. So as you know, so many developers encounter debug and how to use it, okay, in accelerating your coding. So first, let me start my name, Augustine James. So in my slide, in a short slide, I'll be looking at why debugging the masters. In some time the code get more complex. So most especially in our programming to programming languages currently with the University of Baltimore. And also debugging can take up to 50% of development time. So if you don't have the technique there, the technicality that you need to resolve the issue, so it can take that much longer. Better to faster problem resolving, and it can also be professional developer use debugger as well. So I will show you when I'm moving into my programming, I will show you on that particular side. So let's look at the other thing. In my third slide, we're talking about the console.log method. Most students developer use the multiple console log statement, clutter code with a temporary print, and only this partial information on the time consuming term to add and remove. So it's sometimes if you don't get the technicality, you don't get the techniques, it takes a long time, to get or how to add or remove some of attribute of debug from your programming. So and let's move forward or look at the VS Code for Chrome Develop Tools offer. So this actually my own personal learn. I learned this separately, not in the class. So I do some more personal skill on my own. And so we look at the issue, how to break point, pause where you want, and step through, run code line by line, and variable inspection. See all the value, where you can be able to display your value, every input that you have added. So can usually display on the. So this time we do the read time or demo read time running. I hope I have enough time, and I have just 10 minutes, and I think I have enough time to show some of the skill in the source code. And then we looking at again we look at this the bulk what of console.log. What are the prompts? What are some of the advantage and what are the disadvantage of all from this debugging. Pros, we have the see the entire program rested, so we'll be able to see the entire the condition, from the attribute from the one first from the beginning to the end. We can be able to see the entire program. There are no code change needed, so you don't have to do any code changing once you have completed. Step through execution, better for complex problem. What are the cons? Some of the disadvantage? Learning curve at first. Setup require over skill for simple debug. So first, you just have to have the skill. That's one of the things. If you don't get the skill, like I said it earlier, so remove adding could take much time. So if you don't have the necessary skill. So in my conclusion, so we're talking about debug save time and complex problem, essential skill for programming tool, and It's one of the essential skill that what I've learned so far. Practice. So you have to do so many practice on your own. Do self training, self test, and start simple with the breakpoints. So that bring how to do your breakpoint. Open your source code, your programming page, and you can write the program. Step by step. In a different field. So this program, I use so many references: MDN, WebDoc, Visual Studio Code, Chrome, Develop Tool, and VS Code Guiding, and all so many other things. So let's quickly go to the. So on my test, I have so many. I detail all the. I detail all the. Augustine James. I detail everything, list of the source code. I I have them detailed down. I have detailed them all the list source code I have here. So you can go through them one after the other, and I believe you'll be able to get one or two find it. So let's quickly go into my uh source code man. Because this is let's start. Do I have ITC? Let me first start my one because I used my presentation, to present some of these samples of the how to debug and debug. Let me go to the slash off by one error. So um, I'm going to use my grade calculate. I'm going to use my grade, my actually the program, the course grade, calculate average score. Average score where we have using I equal to 0, then I equals to product line. Column. We have a return R, so 10 minutes. So I think actually the time is not enough to show some of the demo, like a fifth array debug and order. So I think the time is not enough. So I already have some source program down. Let me link them up. So what equal to 90. So section. I would like wish to do some demonstration on the live demonstration. Adding some console. Oh, so then have the presentation is there. Turn to this and here. And then the code is in it. I provide the detail of the test or the source code, programming. So I provide all in a test. So the software is not used for Visual Studio, Google Pro, Microsoft Java, say Use and so use yeah, see, including PowerPoint, PowerPoint for presentation. All right, thank you. Mm, all right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening.